Welcome to day 5 of the Emotional Intelligence Challenge, the final day. I'm Philip Mountrose with my wonderful wife and partner, Jane Mountrose. We help people step up, tap into the heart of success and the heart and soul with holistic coaching and healing. And in this short video today, I want to explore a secret, really maybe the secret to emotional intelligence, a shortcut to your best life. And just to review where we've been in the previous 4 days, we talked about the inner enemy and the stress, how to deal with stress, shrink it down to size, the messages you receive from your emotions, what to do, and having inner resources available and developing emotional resilience. We had processed little short tips and tools like the reset process. You can deal with constricting emotions like fear and blame and loneliness, and the miracle reframe mantra. Also going to that mystical mountaintop, a higher place to have a better vantage point for those constricting emotions, those struggling situations where your emotional intelligence is creating sort of a victimhood, which really brings us to the topic, the final topic today, about that secret to emotional intelligence. And Oprah Winfrey's quote here will give you a good clue, a good guideline. I believe that every single event in life happens as an opportunity to choose love over fear. So that point number 1 here is being a creator, not a victim. This can be quite a shift for people because most choices people are making are not done consciously. In other words, we're not aware of the choices we're making, whether love or fear, so we can easily default to a lower vibrational place. The good news is can really change. We can choose love more often. We can be a creator instead of a victim with all the monsters we're facing and fighting off. And I want to give 3 short ways to become the creator of your life. Don't make mountains out of molehills. That's a first suggestion. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's interesting. Someone says something doesn't quote go right. There's maybe even just a few raindrops, or you're stuck at a traffic light. It could be a little thing that can really throw you off, and lose your emotional awareness at that point. You get constricted instead of neutral or expansive. Second suggestion, second key for becoming the creator of your life is don't hold grudges. Probably all of us have held some accounts for things or people did or said to us, and it's running in the background, and it has a corrosive effect on our well-being. So just make a note if you're saying, well, that person did this or said this whenever, recently, long ago, and find a way to let that go. Let that merge more into love. Let it dissolve. Let love be dissolving it. So the third suggestion goes to do what you can with what you have, i.e., the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And you might want to write a note somewhere around it. Hey, I want to enjoy today. Anything is possible, and miracles are happening now, which takes us to point number 2. Embrace your choices. Do what you can with what you have. And this is going to help you have a spiritual approach, finding spiritual solutions to everyday situations, which can be challenging problems, as we know. And this is taking a more creative approach here. And sometimes you can't do anything about it. Maybe you can't change City Hall or the weather, but there are things you can do. If you are open to possibilities, you can write a letter, you can talk to people, you can have good visualizations and a mindset in a place and radiating out more love instead of fear, coming from a more emotionally resilient place. And you can just take a few breaths, breathe in fresh air, open to the love, So embrace your choices. There are a lot of available. And that's a creator mindset as well. And the third final point is develop a heart-centered approach. Now, when people are asked, point to yourself, usually they point to their heart. And that's a key that we know often intuitively on some level that that's who we are. We are a heart-centered being, and the heart is a bridge between spirit and form, heaven and earth. And when we connect with the heart, it opens up more awareness. We access a much larger field, higher vibrations and dimensions. And we can bring that back and use that, of course, with our linear, logical, rational mind. Now, HeartMath has researched that the heart has much more electromagnetic energy and projection than even the brain, much, much more. And when you're in a heart-centered space, many things are more possible to you. You're more aware, you're more connected. You can connect with a deeper purpose and meaning in life as well. And this is where spiritual wisdom comes in when you're more in this heart-centered place instead of your mind rushing you with a lot of constrictive emotions. And our words, our language often reflects the heart. I need to follow my heart. We say that, and we know what that means intuitively. So the idea here as we conclude is to make it a priority to follow your heart, to become a creator, not a victim in your life. And at times this is going to be challenging, we know. We need to sometimes make an extra effort to do so, and then it will become more a part of who we are and where we're vibrating. And all of the simple keys that we've shared throughout this video series on raising your emotional intelligence will help keep you on track, going to the mountaintop, the reset process, the miracle reframe, and many of the other little shortcuts, the little suggestions, the little reminders. And you can put up, as we said, post-it reminders to do some of these things throughout the day, which takes us to our final assignment for you to embody, to use some of what we're teaching here and making it your own. Is the assignment today is take your big picture emotional awareness of some situation, maybe some little challenge you're having, some irritant, some frustration, and now use love and gratitude. Open up to the love and gratitude and notice how it changes the situation and your emotions. So your body's going to respond differently and your feelings will follow suit. And when you get in this different place where you're more aware of love, more grateful for the things in your life, even amidst these challenges, then what action, appropriate or inspired, can you take that your heart is guiding you toward? And that's the assignment. Think about it, write it down, share it on the Facebook group page. That would be great for your own self-expression and to help others. So this is really a fascinating area, emotional intelligence. It opens us up to spiritual growth and so much more. The idea is, where can you go from here? What might you want to do further? What do you need? Well, you need more depth, more mastery, connecting with your life purpose, fulfilling your dreams and goals, getting support. All of that would be going further with what we're sharing here. And we do have a specially designed program coming up very soon for those people who are interested on spiritual, holistic coach and healing with EFT online. It's a certification program starting soon. The short URL there is tinyurl.com, HOL coach, to find out about it. So why would you take a spiritual coaching and healing program? Well, for more depth and mastery, to connect with a spiritual group to support you, and having instructors like myself and my partner Jane Montrose helping you get a powerful, proven, holistic toolbox to help you for your own self-development and to help others, maybe in your current career or starting a new business. With holistic coaching and healing, it's very effective and transformational and enjoyable. And this will give you more depth and mastery, being more on purpose, which is what we teach about and how to manifest in the spiritual, holistic coaching and healing program coming up very soon. So this has been great being with you. It's been quite a journey in these videos and connecting with you and your responses. And hopefully you've had some good ahas and maybe even some pretty big shifts along the way if you've applied what we've been teaching and sharing in this emotional intelligence challenge. So we're looking forward to your progress and connecting again